ybounden is the most fascinating text, and it's most well known through a setting by the composer Boris Ord, although there have been lots of different settings. The text is from a 14th century manuscript that was collected by 17th century physician Sir Hans Sloane, and it therefore is known as Sloane Manuscript 2593 and is kept at the British Library. It's one of their main manuscripts, actually. I found it in another text which is freely available on the internet at archive.org, Carols and Songs from a 15th century manuscript, and it has all of the carols nicely typed out so it's nice and easy to read. Highly worth checking out. The language of the poem is Middle English, kind of like what English used to be, just after Old English, which was completely alien, almost like Norse, sort of in the middle, much more Germanic influences going towards modern English. But there are quite a number of things that would have sounded completely different in Middle English, and there are quite a lot of symbols in it that we don't recognise, such as the thorn and the whin. The first line, there's the word ibounden. It's a good example. Ibounden obviously means bound, so Adam lay bound, but they add the e and n at the end, which indicates a past participle, I believe. So ibounden, he was being bound. Obviously, we no longer put those things in the modern English, bound. We strip those things out, and bound just means past tense. The author of the poem is anonymous. It's based on Genesis chapter 3, which details how Adam, having eaten of the apple, goes to limbo and is bound in limbo for 4,000 winters, which feels like no time at all, until Christ is crucified and mankind is saved. The meaning of the third verse is that had Christ not been born and crucified, mankind would not have been saved, so blessed be the time that the apple taken was, and Eve partook of the apple and knew the pains of childbirth, essentially. Therefore, we sing thank you to God, Deo gratias. The original pronunciation is hard to know unless you follow certain scholarly articles on the matter which theorise about how Middle English was pronounced, and there's quite a lot of detailed evidence that these things are true, but we'll never know exactly how it was pronounced. We know, or at least theorise, that there was a great vowel shift between then and now, especially when it comes to long vowels and how they're pronounced. I was pronounced E, and it's down to a physical change in the way that we produce our vowels in the mouth. So some vowels are pushed to different parts of the voice, other vowels are pushed back, you get a very different sort of pronunciation. We also know that a number of symbols, such as the thorn and the whin, and how they should have been pronounced. So the thorn, for example, is what we know as th now in modern English, so th, and we can replicate those sounds. I should point out that I'm no linguist, and my own musings on the subject are based on a larger number of articles that I've read on the subject, and lots of really helpful resources which I'll list in the comments below. That being said, I'll try and approximate it for you. I can't promise it will be perfect. Adam lay ibounden, bounden in a bond. 4,000 winter thought he not too long. And all was for an apple that he took, as clerk as finden written in her book. No had the apple taken been, no had never o'er lady a ben heaven a queen. Blessed be the team the apple taker was, therefore away moan singen Deo gratias. I hope you've enjoyed a little look at this Christmas carol. If you're a linguist and would like to correct me, then please do in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. If you like what I've done and would like to talk about it, or if you're performing something like this or have written a setting, I'd also love to know that, then please write to me in the comments below. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe if you'd like to get some more, and see you later. Bye! Merry Christmas! Probably not Christmas right now, but Merry Christmas!